Welcome one and all to our next episode of Roomination. Today, we are still gonna talk about items in your flat or home, so don't worry about that. But today, it's gonna be a big day for us because today, as I mentioned already, today, because that's a beautiful word for me for now. Okay, I will just give you the word.
Wow, I think that's introduction, really. Okay, today's topic will be about refrigerator and why you need one, maybe. So, the first reason might be because, and guess what? Food storage. It's essential because it helps you to keep your food fresh for a longer period of time, and it prevents spoilage and food-borne illnesses because you can keep them in low temperatures. The other reason is it's convenient. Having a refrigerator allows you to store food for longer periods, which reduce the need for your frequent grocery shopping. And it's particularly useful if you have a busy schedule. Another one, food preservation. As I mentioned in the first point, it slows down the growth of bacteria and microorganisms in food, which preserves its quality, taste, and nutritional value. Another point is food variety. With refrigerator, you can store a wider variety of food, including fruits, vegetables, dairy products, and cooked meals. Also, you can store leftovers, which helps you to reduce waste and also saving money. If you enjoy drinks, especially cold ones, refrigerator might be a good fit for you. There's another point I want to make, and that is climate and seasonal consideration. Because in hot climates, refrigerator is very crucial for preventing food spoilage due to high temperatures. So it's beneficial during warmer seasons, of course. So what are the reasons why not to have one?
Now, of course, I can tell you about many reasons why not have a refrigerator. By the way, as I'm explaining this to you, we all know that you don't need to say the word refrigerator, you just can say the word fridge. Now, I'm gonna say this word fridge again because I enjoy how it comes out of my mouth. Never mind that. Okay. Now.
Like today.
Now, why not have a fridge, for example? First of all, your lifestyle. Because if you're constantly on the move or traveling, you don't really need a refrigerator because if you buy something, you most likely eat it and then forget about it and you just go along. If you left something behind, well, it's there. You won't turn your car around and you won't probably never come back to that piece of food if you're not Joey from France. But whatever, that's a 1 in a million possibility, okay? Now, next point, why not to have a fridge? Minimalism or if you live off the grid? Now, when it comes to living off the grid, I'm not gonna make any more fun of people living off the grid, but you know what I mean. If you live off the grid, you live off the grid. You don't want to know the government what you have stored in your fridge. Now, that's behind us. Next point would be the best option to go for. That is alternative cooling methods. Now, what are the alternatives to a fridge? Well, first of all, you can live in a very cold environment.
Cave.
Yes, because you will live in a cave. That would be your. Yeah, that's the first option that can be a cave. Wow. Whatever. Okay.
You can try. I mean,
You know that of course, you can have a cave or
naturally cool place.
yeah,
Sorry, that's just
yeah.
the first
Or
thing
the
came to
better
my mind.
option would be a cellar.
But that's not natural. It's man-made. That's why.
Yes, if you dig a hole in the ground and then you do something with that hole, probably create a room there to upgrade it from a hole to a room, then you can say yes, it's man-made, but even that hole is man-made, okay?
I would argue, but
Now,
let's let's
yeah,
go
we
on.
don't need this. Next point. Now, environmental consideration. As we all know, a fridge needs a power source. Now, so that means it needs to consume energy, which contributes to your carbon footprint. If you're focused on reducing energy consumption, you might consider alternatives as we mentioned above. Now, this is not a book. You don't need to look above. You just need to rewind a little, okay? But whatever, you don't need to. Now, next point. Fresh food consumption. If you want only fresh food, and you're not a povel as I am, as I use a fridge, because I don't really care if the food is really fresh or probably half a day old. I don't really care. If it's in the fridge, it's good still. It could be good still. Now, if it tastes a little bit funny, then I won't eat it, okay? But yeah, fresh food, okay? That's an option too for someone who can afford it. Now, space constraints. If you have only limited space and the fridge doesn't fit in there, well, you're out of luck. You can't have a fridge if you don't want to be classy, and then in that case you can have a mini fridge. But that's another topic, okay? So, in any case, the ultimate decision is on you if you should have a refrigerator or not, okay? Depending on your lifestyle, preferences, and needs.
If you are unsure if you should or should not have refrigerator, then you might want to check with yourself how frequently you purchase groceries, what types of food you eat, overall how often you cooking, which means also if it's practical for you to have a refrigerator, and also your living space. If you actually have that space, and how much space do you have?
Now, there are some downsides also if you already have a fridge, or if you're just renting a flat and you have a fridge already there. Now, there might be a possibility that that fridge might be sometimes smelly. Now, I know this from experience when I went to see my cousin and he was renting a flat near me. He had a little bit of a fridge issue when I was at his place. I mean, he told me that he tried to clean his fridge, like with some soap or something. I don't really remember, but yeah, you knew when you entered his flat, you knew something is there, or better put, isn't right, because that smell was there. It wasn't everywhere, but in some places of the flat, the smell was there. It was lurking, hiding sometimes, and also waiting to get up your nose, and it was not that pleasant, okay? So that might be an issue. Now, also, if you are having a fridge, there are some additional features that a fridge might have. For example, you could have in this day and age a smart fridge that could be connected to your Wi-Fi, and or it could be controlled by your voice. Okay? Now, I know if I would have a fridge that would be or could be controlled by my voice, I would ask it constantly if there are new things inside of it. But it would be probably the worst idea I could ever have, to have a voice controlled fridge. Okay, now there's one more additional feature I can come up with, that is those hidden ice makers. Now, I don't really drink cold beverages because, yeah, I'm a little bit of a snowflake myself, so I don't need a cooler beverage in me. Oh yeah, I that was amazing to say. Inside of me, in me. Okay, never mind. It is what it is. Now, what sort of a fridge do you have? For instance, I was thinking about the size, for example, and do you have also a freezer in it, or what is it? What's wrong with your fridge?
So I have a tall fridge, and yes, it's with a freezer.
Okay, cool. Now, is it full all the time, or is it just half empty, or is there just one grocery, like one apple?
No, it's not one apple. It's like, let's say, half full. Could say yes, I guess.
Okay.
So how full is yours?
Okay. Now, I have a really important question that needs to be asked. Okay, so, are you ready? Are you listening?
I don't know, but let's try.
Okay. How much alcohol do you have in your fridge right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
None.
Oh my god, why?
And why should I have
I
some?
mean, okay, you could have it in your cellar or somewhere around, maybe in your hand, but never mind that, or just waiting for you in the fridge. But why? What's wrong with you? I mean, you could. Wow, I'm. But whatever. Okay, it's your own decision. I'm cool with it. I'm cool. I'm fine.
Okay,
as you
how
can
much
see.
alcohol you have then?
None. Why would I have alcohol in my fridge?
So, why are you so surprised?
Well, because I don't drink cold alcohol. Why would?
Oh, so you have enough alcohol, but it's just not stored in the fridge.
Yes, it's in the storage room. I'm not a monster.
Okay. Okay, but let's back to my question, and that is, how much food is in your fridge?
Well, most likely there's enough food to feed our whole family for the rest of the week. Because you know what, my grandma needs to cook. Like when a knight kneels before his king and he pledges the allegiance that he will protect him, serve him, and he will give his life for him. Now, that's sort of a thing for my grandma, that she swore that that the fridge will be always full with food. So, but yes, we are grateful for that, but it's always full of food. Look, we are small people. We don't have big bellies. We can't consume so much food.
I understand. So you know what? Maybe it's just a time when you can join her in the kitchen and then you can help her and choose the amounts of groceries she's using, and that way you'll be happy, she'll be happy, everyone will be happy.
Yeah. That's not an option because when I was helping her the last time, I got banned from the kitchen.
Why?
Oh, because I was commenting on the way she cooked. And I was asking too many questions, and you know, because she is my grandmother and she knows the best what I need for food. So if I need food, she makes food. Okay, why so many questions? Why you asking questions? You eat food, you don't ask questions. You have your mouth full, you don't ask questions. We good. Okay, go away. So that's the reason why I'm banned from the kitchen.
Because you're annoying. I see.
Okay. We don't need to hurt each other with words. We don't need to stab each other with words. Okay.
Yes, that was interesting story. Never mind. Thank you guys for listening. Like, subscribe, and share this story with people you know, and maybe tell us about your interesting story with the fridge. And until next time, bye.